Alright, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've released a video on this series, and I apologize for that. Um, basically where we left off is we were doing some mining for silver and rock, and anyway, I'm processing some of that into reactor parts, and I hope I've gotten the order of clips right, but I figured in the meantime I can just check off a few of these nearby locations while those are processing. So here is Archie's loot. This is a cave that I think we found, I'd say probably inside the city, and but I don't know for sure. I mean, I can't remember. I mean, I'm sure it's in one of those earlier episodes we found a data pad with this GPS, so probably one of the houses in the outskirts or in the city. I don't remember which one. But it seems that, anytime you get this loot concept, it's usually just a box or two in a cave. So hopefully it's something valuable. We could really use some processed silver, for example. This cave seems to be a little bit more extensive than just merely the loot, though. But, there's some ice back there. But I think that's pretty much it. Just a little ice and, yeah. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Looks good to me. So we'll go ahead and check that off. And then we'll go ahead and grab the loot. Now we do have Vasquez mining. You know what, I think I had previously done that cave, so I think I had forgotten to mark it off. So anyway, now what we'll do is we'll go over to the side of this mountain here, because there's several locations that I want to check out over here. Okay, here's Vasquez mining, so let's start with that. The game sometimes tells me that I'm low on fuel, but I really am not, in any sense, low on fuel. By the way, I think I might have left off kind of in the middle of something. I don't remember exactly because it's been so long, but I'm just hoping I got the order of the clips right, but hopefully there's not too much missing content, if anything. Okay, so let's start looting this place. Got some silicone here. Gravel. The gravel could be good for those reactor parts. And we have a busted up button panel, but I can repair that for the most part. I need some more construction components, so maybe I'll... Actually, I think I could probably get some from the door. Couldn't I? I need computers. Okay. Looking around, I don't see any obvious sources for computers, but we do have a garage here. Okay, and we've got another mining vehicle. That makes sense. Vasquez mining, that they'd have a mining vehicle. And they've got a button panel here, not to mention a connector and everything, so I assume that's just the garage door, but the garage door is open. And they've got a couple of accessible doors here. Yeah, I'm very concerned about turrets in this hallway. Sorry, I had to pause there for a second. Okay. Oh, yep, there's a turret. Okay, well, I'll have to do the old shoot 'em and duck for cover routine a few times here. I think we've almost got it. Okay, I think that was it, yeah. Okay. And fortunately, that's the only one, so we can... those things freak me out so much. Even when they're, like, burning, I still get paranoid about them. Can we just jump up here and... yeah, okay. Now I'm not paranoid anymore. Okay. So here's that garage that I think we were trying to open. Yes. Okay, and same with that door next to it that we cut out. So now we've made a big loop. Probably... nope, still missing computers. But let's go ahead and just start looting stuff. We don't really need to open that garage. A couple of drills. Kind of useful. this corridor, is this the one we just came from? Yeah, that's the one where we took out the turret. Yeah, there's 4 computers now. I don't know why I'm worried about that, but... so before we go into that giant cave there, let's finish looting the exterior area here. Okay, and we have a busted hydrogen engine, and we need a lot of parts to repair these. And then there's a corridor underneath, so let's check out down here. Alright, so there's some batteries and some cool decorative blocks. Got a button panel. Not sure what that activates. I could probably figure it out. But I'm going to move on for now. Got a cargo container. More silicone there. Full storage for some stone. And more silicone. So they seem to be in the silicone business. And you know what's kind of funny about that is, like, historically, silicone was considered a waste material from metal processing, essentially. And now it's like a... Yeah, so we're back, we looped around there. Let's go up the stairs now. In this game, you know, obviously for electronics, silicone is very important. And it is one step up from carbon on the periodic table, you know. And so some people think it has the same kind of properties as carbon. To some extent it probably does, but... Okay, this appears to be Vasquez's office here. And we'll take a look at this pad. Sunset Valley Administration complaint form. Rob Vasquez would like to make the following complaints, and he just checked a few boxes there. How is it in any way possible that someone can claim an ore deposit right on top of my vein, an ore deposit where I have already done some damn test mining? The site is claimed. I bet it's those damn Vaughn brothers already have far bigger mine with nickel, iron, and cobalt. Don't want me to get into the nickel business. And then it gives me the Vaughn brothers site here. So I'll create that GPS marker and save that one. That one, we've heard a lot about the Vaughn brothers in this game, and it seems as though that might be a fairly significant place to check out, so we'll definitely want to be doing that. But yeah, in the meantime, that pretty much does it for the interior spaces of the Vasquez mining. Did I miss a little thing over here? I don't think so. Okay, so for Vasquez mining, that's pretty much it. And let's go ahead and head back to where that cave... Okay, almost forgot some stuff there. Yeah, that was on the way in from the ladder that I jumped down from, so I missed that initially. But anyway, and I don't know if I can do anything with that button, but who cares? Doesn't seem to be doing anything to give me access to anywhere, so we'll go back up and probably... well, I guess we'll go this way. I probably should dump off my stuff before I go deep into the mine. Yeah, we're at 6 out of 20 computers there, so... But let's check out, we do need to check out the mine. Now I could bring the mining vehicle all the way around, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I do need to be on the lookout for turrets. You know, if you remember the... Oh, which one was it? I don't remember. I think it was the Vaughn Brothers mine, where there were turrets in the mining operation. So I don't see any turrets in here. In fact, I think, yeah, it's pretty clear this is the silicon and nickel deposit here. So we could grab some silicon if we wanted to. We really, of all things, we really don't need silicon. But there's a, you know, it's a silicon and nickel mine. The nickel appears to be a few meters off, so we might have had to dig that one. But it looks like the Vasquez mine was originally a silicon mine. Maybe they detected nickel, and then the Vaughn brothers staked a claim for the nickel to corner the market on nickel. I don't know. Okay, we just got 25 computers from that battery, so that will be enough to get that done. And now we can open the garage. which would allow us to take that miner in there. Again, though, we really don't need the silicon, so... You know, I just have this, like, automatic desire to fix everything I come across in these games. Well, you know, I think, with this site pretty much done, I think it might be worth investigating the Vaughn brothers some more. You know, earlier in this series we did investigate their actual mine, but I think there was a GPS marker over here somewhere, wasn't there? And here's that nickel deposit that I was detecting earlier right up the hill from Vasquez. Let's see if there's anything notable in here besides the nickel itself. I don't think so. Okay. Well, I'd say we can check this one off the list. Maybe we can carefully take a look over here, see what else we can find. You know, we don't have that many more GPS markings left, so you know, the city is just over here. Here's a little valley. And this road seems to go up the mountain. And I'm just kind of keeping my eyes out for turrets because I'm not sure if there's any remaining threat up here. Okay, here's a location that's not on our GPS. And so we could definitely check this out. Yeah, because previously, you know, I don't know if you remember, but we had previously done an air mission where we shot up a bunch of turrets on this mountain. One of them was just right, we passed it just there. And that means that there could be others in the area, so we're going to be cautious. There's a garage kind of looking thing there. Let's take a look in here real quick. I guess we can turn the assembler on here. Okay, and we'll take these objects. And here's a nice looking car. Really nice, really fancy. It's kind of black carbonite texture. So let's get our vehicle a little closer now that we know the area is safe. There's the destroyed turret there on the left. Probably just go ahead and put the vehicle right on top of, you know, the flyer right on top of this vehicle. A little hard to line this up, but definitely something that's possible. Okay, so that should be locked on, yep. And it actually already picked the thing up off the ground, so we should probably go ahead and turn off the jets or something to get it back to the ground. If I can get back in the chair here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I just depowered the thing. The landing gear stays locked in. Okay, so with that, and I probably need to empty my inventory. So we can put some of it in the flyer control seat here. Yeah, we actually have quite a bit of room in there. Okay. So that cleared up most of my inventory. And then we can go on in here. Now Also still cautious about turrets, but usually people don't keep turrets in their house. The one exception was, what was his name, Eddie or Frankie or whatever, the rich guy over on the other side of the valley. Go ahead and scrap this battery, I guess, get some computer parts and whatnot. It's doing nobody any good over there. Alright. I don't even know why I would keep the credits, but why not? Vaughn Brothers, Bertram and Julius. Okay, this is actually the Vaughn Brothers' house. You know, I'm not sure. I imagine that maybe I missed a GPS somewhere, maybe in the Vaughn Brothers' mine that had this house location. But it's fairly obvious on the landscape, so it really doesn't matter. Very well built. Nice little windmill. I love the design of these little houses. Anyway, we can go in this little patio initially if we want. And there's a ladder here, so I might as well check out the roof real quick first as well. Should give us a better idea of the layout of the house anyway. Got the interior pillar design for the antenna there. Okay, nothing of note. Here's the front door, we get the airlock. Okay. No apparent turret. There's a downstairs. Do have a closet of sorts off to the right here. Okay, let's go ahead and start looting. Just a grinder on that one. Gun there. And these beds never have anything on them, but I keep checking them for some reason. I love that these guys are brothers and they've got 3 beds in this one room. You got the TV room, the dining room, the kitchen, shower, bathroom. Okay, so it's a pretty standard house. You know, it's not super luxurious. It's very nice. Like, I wouldn't mind living in a place like that, but you know, it's not as decadent as it could be. Okay, here's that patio. So the next place to explore is down below. Now here's where I'm starting to get more concerned about turrets. Looks like a better place to set up a turret. Get some ice from the storage there. And yeah, there's a turret. So we'll have to take this out duck and cover style. Should be getting fairly close. I think it took a shot at me there. Yeah, it's definitely lined up on me, so I need to give it a minute. Probably just go at a different angle here and cut through the door. I'm not sure that did anything. I think I got it there, yeah. Okay, very good. Alright, let's take that out. The ammo. Check these boxes real quick. More ammo. We have tons of ammo. Check the locker. Explosives. I still don't know how to use those things. Got a ladder. Okay, I think that's it for this little security area, and then we can go down to this tunnel. Okay. Yeah, this is a really cool bored out tunnel with catwalk, unbuilt catwalk. Is that a turret up on the roof there? Sticking down? Oh man, it might be. No, I think it's just part of the, yeah, it's just part of the wall. Okay, we're very paranoid about turrets. We'll go on up this side now and see what's over here. Okay, similar to the other side. I'm very concerned about turrets. Okay, there don't seem to be any in this room. Our inventory is nearly full. Yeah, now it is full. Okay, so we have a couple of... Oh, we have a Julius Von pad there. I'll put a couple things away real quick so I can get the scrap from this door while I bust through it. Okay, and we're back in the garage. Yeah, that's the garage from earlier. Okay, so... And did we not finish looting that? I don't know. But there's definitely loot in these containers, so I definitely need to transfer them to the vehicle here. Well, that pretty much, you know, once we clear this inventory out, seems like it's going to pretty much do it for the Von brothers, except for, you know, I do remember, wasn't there... Well, where did that pad go? Did I leave it in here? Must have. Get the remaining equipment out of here. There's the pad, okay. Email, new message from Governor Malcolm. Don't worry about it. Any investigation of that scale is still going to need the seal of approval. As long as I'm the governor, don't worry about it. Of course, that means you'll help me in the next election, which reminds me we have to do something about Owen Quinn, the reporter. A little bit of conspiracy there, it looks like. Okay, well, that pretty much does it for this area. Let me just circle back and make sure I didn't forget anything. A little bit of damage there, never hurt anybody. Oh yeah, there's this door here. I would have missed that if I hadn't come back. Ooh, there's a airlock there, and there's some virus fungus. What is the fungus doing in here? This doesn't make any sense. And we have a dead person. This might be one of the Von brothers. Not sure which one it would be. Maybe there's a pad. Yeah, there is. Okay. Note, survival. Never thought I would actually need this bunker. I'm going to pass whatever epidemic is ravaging the colony and just wait it out here. Since my brother is dead, rest in peace, Bertram, so this must be Julius. I even have double the ration. Should last me a year if need be. Sure won't be waiting that long, though. I'll just get the stuff from the vault, and I'm out of here. Strange, now that I try to remember exactly where the vault's located, I can't remember it. Well, it's somewhere in the cave. I'm sure I'll remember it when I see it, and then it gives us the coordinates to the Von brothers' vault, presumably in a cave somewhere. Okay, that's really interesting. So you know, this note must have been written after the colony got infected, but it turns out that Julius himself was infected as well. I'm not sure where his brother ended up. Did we find out where his brother ended up? But this body is surely that of Julius Von, so, you know, that's cool. He didn't make it. He died of the very virus he was trying to wait out. So I wonder, he must have been infected and then came in here and died from it, not knowing that he had been exposed. The lack of memory thing is a tell. So we've marked the cave on the map here. And, you know, there were some other goodies in this little safe room, basically. There's a shower. Nice little hideout, honestly. Well, I'm glad we checked there. And our inventory is basically full, so might as well head back to base. Yeah, we've already gotten those. Just double checking, making sure. Okay. Well, let's head back to the vehicle. Yeah, we've already thoroughly examined the living quarters. Never hurts to... Oh yeah, I was trying to blueprint the building. Because I like it so much. But anyway, I mean, I could always load this in a Creative World or something, or I bet you it's on the Steam Workshop already. But let's see if we can get back with both vehicles now. So I really do like this sleek car down here. Do I have the power to lift it? Yes, I do. I love that this tiny little vehicle can lift a car. Ooh, we're struggling, we're struggling. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Slight problem, slight issue. Well, I guess I need to use the gravity thing to flip this thing up. Okay, there's now the land vehicle is right side up. And basically what that is, by the way, is just a gravity generator that's adhered to the vehicle that's mounted at a 90-degree angle, so it always makes the vehicle rotate. Cutting ahead, I got everything back figured out in terms of getting everything right side up, and I'm flying back to base now. Beautiful landing. I'm going to add another car to my collection here. Kind of like landing with a car attached to my vehicle because it helps soften the landing a little bit. Descending a little quicker than I'd like, so kind of pausing there and getting level. You know, we do have the power to lift cars, but it is still a little bit choppy, a little bit dicey to do that. So let's get this down here next to our other vehicles. Very good. We've dropped it using the P button to unlock the landing gear. By the way, this vehicle I don't think originally came with landing gear. I think I added that. I could be wrong. Okay. So obviously we have to put our stuff away now. Let me cut while I'm doing that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've mostly got everything out of the vehicle. I moved the car in the middle there. I'm just gonna put these pads in my pad locker. Let's go up here. I'll take her out for a spin real quick. Oh shit. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Well, that's not good. We just crashed our main vehicle. Is there any hope of repairing this? Wow, ouch. Looks quite bad. Looks quite bad. Get the uranium out of there at least. I might have to... I think we're gonna have to build a new one. I don't even think... Do we even have a projector on? Let's just build a new one. Okay, I'm gonna cut here and come back in a minute once I finish scrapping this. That sucks. Well, just a little footage of my recovery efforts. I had to repair the building too, because when I crashed that, I just ran right into this windmill and some parts fell down onto the building. So we're having to build out parts of the building that were damaged a little bit here. Not a huge deal, but I figured I'd bring you in just to show you that. There we go. Looks good as new. Okay. And continuing our scrapping. Okay. Got most of it here. Should be good to go. We'll put some of it away. Okay. Well, you know, I could easily build another one of those things, and I probably will. But I do have other options when it comes to flying. And I think what I might do is use our fighter, which I got out just a little bit ago. So we do need to go to the Von Brothers vault now, or alternatively, we could resume work on the reactor. Still have quite a few non-green signals, although I think that's the game mixing different colors together. So I just need to find the... there's the Von Brothers vault there. Okay, let's try to head down to that. This is a somewhat bulky fighter, I have to say. Like, I really need to work on my design skills, because this thing doesn't stop and start as quickly as I'd like. And, you know, it's suited for the job, but it's just not as nimble as the other vessel. I should maybe think about deleting storage or something on it. But it gets the job done, and it's certainly better than walking. Perhaps the idea of having a connector was not the best idea. Well, let's see if we can get it safely landed here, next to the vault. Okay, and there we go. So we'll check out this location here now. This is where the dead Von Brother Julius told us to go, that he was going to go to hide out. He said that his brother was already dead, so it'll be interesting to see if we can figure out the other brother's whereabouts. Okay, there's a bit of a divide here. I don't see anything down there or there. So let's head down the way we're supposed to, I think. What about down here? Is there anything? I don't see that. It's just a tunnel. Okay, we now have a double... oh man, this is a complicated tunnel system. Nothing down the right path, obvious. The left path has two, well, I guess just one, really, and there's a ladder. Okay, that's interesting. And that's a dead end there. So we have a left path with a ladder. Any turrets? Not seeing any so far. So we could check out down there. We could go right. My instinct tells me to go right first. Eliminate that pathway. Alright, so that takes us back outside. Okay. So that's good to know. We're just down around from where the vehicle was, I believe. Let me just see if I can... Yeah, we're just down the side of the cliff from where we were, where we entered. Okay. So that means that the ladder is the way to go. So let's go over here and proceed down the ladder. Now, in theory, the scenario creator would not put a turret somewhere where you couldn't come up on it in a decent way. Okay, there's a vent here we could break in. Is that how we're supposed to get in? I think that's kind of what they intend, but who knows? This looks to be like above another space. Yeah, because there's no entry or exit from this vent system. So let's see if we can find the space below the vent. Is it just... Are we supposed to cut through the rock, or what? I'm guessing that there's a path around it, but I'm kind of curious, maybe it's advantageous to come in at this angle. Well, it's certainly not advantageous so far, as it's been a pain in the ass, but I think actually, yeah, here we are. Oh, and there's a turret right there. Okay. So we need to take out that turret. And I guess the question is, do I want to... Is there maybe a way I can gain access to it from behind or something, or should I just shoot it? Okay, and it's like right there. Yeah, so if it ever got a shot off on me, it would be a very bad day, but I think I can actually get an angle on it here. I think I can shoot it without it shooting me, in other words. There. Oh, that's the wall. That's the wall. Okay. Okay. Well, I got a few shots there. Okay, and it's down. Oh, there's another turret. Okay, so we're in this vault. We've definitely taken some sort of side path into it. I think there's probably a more proper path somewhere. But I do want to get rid of this turret before I proceed. Okay, now that's gone. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're definitely coming at it from behind because there's a barrier wall. Like, that's probably where we would have entered the vault from, right? Yes, okay. So this was the proper entrance, is to come underneath this side and go through here, but we did it backwards, which gave us a little bit of a leg up on those turrets. So that was good. And that just connects to where we broke in. Right, okay. Fix this up a little bit. I love how the game warps textures to represent damaged blocks. It's pretty cool. Okay, so now let's check this out. Tons of credits. Another elite rifle. By the way, this was before the Warfare updates, so in case you're wondering, you know, as of now, as of recording this video, there's a zone chip. Sweet. Yeah, as of this recording, there have been like 2 updates since this one. Well, not since the scenario came out, since the, Is that it? Man, I kind of felt like there'd be more. Oh well. Still don't know what happened to Bertram. But, hey, a zone chip is important. You know, I kind of felt like, there should have been more here. Oh well. So anyway, I was saying this scenario came out, and then they did the Frostbite update, and then they did the Sparks of the Future update, and they did the Warfare Part 1 update, and then they did the Heavy Industry update, and there might have been another one in there. They've done a bunch of DLCs, and they're all great, honestly. So some of those features aren't in this scenario because, frankly, they didn't exist when this scenario was created. So this is a highly creative team. I'm still curious about what's down below in those places where you can drop down, like down here. So I'm going to go check that out. Okay. So there's a tunnel, a very clear tunnel, going back and forth in either direction. Now let's go over here and go left first. Doesn't seem to be much of anything up here. Okay, we'll track back and go the other way this time. Well, I just don't think there's anything in here. Maybe there's something at the end. Nope, it looks to be the outside. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for the Vaughn Brothers Vault Cave. So the Vaughn Brothers story is largely complete now. We know that Julius died in their house, and I wonder if maybe Bertram might have died in the mine or in town, or I just don't recall if we had a clear answer on that question. But there's still quite a bit to do in this scenario. Oof, that was a little awkward to take off there. I'm just flying over these roads, over the landscape. Is that the hydrogen... Karzan Brothers Hydrogen or whatever it was? No, that's the Von Brothers house. Maybe we can take a peek up here at the top of this mountain real quick. We've already defeated the obvious turrets that were around. We have the ability to take on more if we need to. Although we are carrying a zone chip, so I don't want our zone chip to be destroyed. That would pretty much end the scenario. I think we've already defeated the turret that was up here, right? Yes. But we could get this unknown signal. I'm surprised these things still drop in this. It's probably, when I first played this, I don't recall these things dropping at all. I recall a few things being different. I think maybe the updates to the game might have changed this a little bit. But, always nice to get a few extra parts that can be scrapped or whatever. This is a good technique to use if you're playing survival and you're trying to get resources going in the beginning. Getting these relatively easy to produce blocks is very helpful, or it can be, because you don't have to, for advanced types of blocks, you don't have to have the proper type of assembler, for example. Okay, so here's that tower. Alright, well, I landed. I cut a little bit of material. I was just scrapping a battery on the ground where the turret was. But there's a vehicle up here, too, and I figured I could probably load the vehicle up with stuff, at the very least. So we're going to go ahead and start taking a look up here at the tower, seeing what we can figure out here. Still trying to uncover the mystery of the Sunset Valley, or whatever it's called. There is an inside area, and then there's the giant tower next to me. And then there's a bunch of batteries, and that's it. Okay. So let's do the perimeter of the building itself real quick. Yeah, it's just a pretty generic shell of a building. All right, let's go ahead and jump inside and see what we can find out. Should loot these as I go. Go ahead and cut through the door here. I thought I could hack that. I think you have to... Oh no, I did hack it. Okay, so I turned it on. Very good. Just checking for turrets. There's a dead guy over there. Malfunctioning light. And no turrets. Okay, very good. Alright, let's check this out. Another well-designed interior space. You have a pad, and it's Kraus. And we do have a programmable block with indicating the laser antennas and all that the antenna's basically down. Marcus Kraus. Message to Camilla Davenport. Marcus, are you still there? Can you do one more thing? Can you disable the communications? So I'd like to think one day the world will know what happened and thank us for our sacrifice. Okay, so Camilla Davenport, who's a chief researcher down in the city, wants Marcus Kraus up here to disable communications, presumably because they want to limit people coming in while the virus is still active. So let's get everything out of here. We got power cells and superconductors and good stuff. Let me put this away real quick. I went the wrong direction there for a second. things put away, let's go on and check the tower itself now. It's very, very tall. And it might take a minute to climb up, so maybe I'll cut when I get to somewhere notable. Okay, I cut a little bit there, and we are at this first little junction here. It's not the top of the tower, but there's some infrastructure. It looks like the tower reverses to the other side now, so it's a good jumping off point. Let me see if I can see what I'm facing here. Actually, I'll probably just cut again. Now we're at very close to the top of the tower. This is the second embarkment juncture place. Reversing the direction of the tower again. You definitely feel scared of heights at this point. But I think we're pretty much at the top now, so let's see what's up here. Alright, so we're at the top of the tower. Very cool. Very, very tall, very high in the air. We do not have a jump pack, so if we fell off, we would die. We do have a pad, we have some cola, some oxygen or hydrogen or something. I'm trying to get everything, but I forgot to empty my inventory downstairs, I think. Or no, I did empty it. I just... Well, I'm not going to be able to carry everything, so we'll just kind of have to accept that. Now, the Clang Cola is interesting. There's cola up here, of all things. If you did climb all the way up here without a jetpack, sit back and enjoy the Clang Cola. When you take the last can, it's your job to get a new pack up here. That's cool, but that's pretty much the only lore associated with the tower. I'm going to leave the less critical components up here. Take the more useful ones. And, yeah, so cool. It's a really good view. Anyway, I'm going to pause it here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time on Space Engineers, The Lost Colony.